It felt like 30 seconds. We didn't have much time. We didn't call Mayday, no time for radio, nothing. Water started coming in fast at that point. Kyle knows that we're going down.
Even though the weather looked great, they called for it coming in, but we was like, the water's flat right now. Let's do it. We can go out there, get the fish, get back before the weather rolls in.
And we rolled up to the Chesapeake Light Tower, and we just went to town to start spearfishing.
And we were tied to the tower at that time, so our plan was to cut the line. Kyle's going to start this motor and we're going to gun it and try to get the water out of the back of the boat.
As soon as the rope was cut, Kyle went to start the engine, and it wouldn't start. So I looked down for my mesh bag. That's all I could grab before we rolled over at the bail. So I climbed on the boat and then dug through my bag, get that beacon out, press the activation button. I know that it was flashing, so I know it's sending out the distress signal.
When I picked up the phone, they just launched right into it and they said, "This is the Coast Guard and your husband has activated a life-preserving beacon and we need to know, do you think this is accidental? Do you know where he is, who he's with?" The first time I actually stopped to ask a question, I just said, "Is my husband in the water?" And then he came back and said that they found a boat and there's 4 people with the boat. It looks like they're on top of it, but they couldn't tell me if anybody was okay.
He was just like, "Who wants to go?" It was crazy because this guy just pulls up and you're just like laying there like, "Take me away." You know what I mean? He just wraps his arm around you and just like, just dragged you to the basket.
Having a way to communicate, even if it's just a beacon, that's your last resort, you gotta always have that.
Tan said immediately it was the best couple $100 he ever spent. When it came down to it, they bought their second chance at life.
Everybody I talked to that heard my story, they're like, "That's an angel."
Yeah.
Tan
Hey,
the
not
angel.
all heroes got capes.
Nope.
Tan the man.